Hey everyone, I am Michelle Smith and welcome to a very quick meal prep Monday. I wanted to give you guys a few ideas based off of what I am doing in the kitchen to prepare for the week ahead. So even though we are at home and under stay-at-home order, and us in particular, we are both working from home, it doesn't take away the fact that we're still busy. We are still having lots of conference calls and meetings and homeschooling and parenting. So the need to meal prep is still important to us to keep on track for the week. For example, a lot of times we have meetings that are from 4 to 5 o'clock, and then we're trying to wrap up our day. And by the time you get to it, it's 5:45 and we're starving and neither one of us has started dinner. But with a little bit of meal prepping and planning in advance, we can have stuff ready to go that's very quick and simple to maybe add a bag of frozen vegetables, which just takes 5 minutes, and reheat something that we have already prepped for the week. So always, first and foremost, I advise you to pick a day, do your grocery shopping, and wash and clean all of your vegetables. I use vinegar water and it works really, really well. I dunk everything into the bath and then I let it dry out, and then I start to kind of prep and manage it based off of that. Today, I wanted to make a couple juice cups. I have 2 cups that came with my blender. So I usually will make 2 cups at a time, and it's just orange, celery, carrots, and a little bit of ginger in here. I didn't use the entire stalk of celery. So instead of just sticking the celery back into the bag and putting it into the fridge, I cut it up so that later this week when I want to remake, 2 more cups of juice, or if I just want 1 cup of juice, it's washed, it's cut, it's ready to go. I can just kind of dice it up and throw it into my portion cup and into my blender cup, and it's ready to go. So again, if you're already cutting the celery or the vegetable or whatever it is, just cut the whole thing and have it ready to go and put it into a nice Tupperware container and it'll be safe. We bought a bunch of berries, strawberries. So I make little cups of strawberries for Sophie. I clean, wash, and pick all the grapes off of the stems. I feel like that's a big complaint. People don't eat the grapes because they see them and they're still all over the stems and no one wants to pick them apart. If you do it, if you spend 5 minutes and do it all at once and put it into a Tupperware container, it's already done for you. Then you can just portion it out using your purple container if you're following the ultimate portion fix. So, and then what I did with the rest of the berries is I made them into shakes. So I put spinach in all of my cups. I put a serving of fruit, so I measure everything out. I put a teaspoon of nut butter. Yesterday I made homemade almond butter, so I'm trying to use that. And then some unsweetened almond milk and water. So there's blueberries, I have raspberries, I have strawberries in some of these cups, but I have 4 cups, 2 for Mark and I for the next 2 days to just pull out of the refrigerator, blend up, and drink. Yesterday, Mark grilled some chicken on the grill. We were having hamburgers for dinner. So instead of just making our burgers, I had defrosted some chicken and asked him to cook up chicken, which I had today. I had grilled chicken for lunch with just some frozen veggies. We can have chicken tacos tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo. You can have this any number of ways, but now it is ready to go for the week ahead. We have spaghetti squash on our menu this week, so we're gonna make probably regular pasta for Sophie, and then Mark does half and half, and then I usually do all spaghetti squash just to try to do one less carby meal. So what I am doing is I cut my spaghetti squash in half. I just put a very light coating of extra virgin olive oil on it, and now I'm going to just bake it into the oven. Once it cools off from heating, I'm gonna scrape it out, put it into a Tupperware container, and then again, that's easy and ready to go later this week. We have frozen meatballs downstairs that are already cooked. Just heat up the noodles, heat up the meatballs, and we have dinner like in under 20 minutes, which is super convenient for us during a busy work week. We also have a bunch of ripe avocados. I'm not gonna do much for them today, but I just wanted to give you that heads up because it is Cinco de Mayo. So if you don't have things to get your celebration on tomorrow, you still have time to grab some avocados, to grab things to make maybe some cauliflower nachos. You can do any type of tacos. You can do taco salad. You can do enchiladas, crock-pot enchiladas. I have tons of recipes. So if you need something, let me know. But those are my tips for real quick meal prepping for the week. I think all of this took me 20 minutes. Hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you later.